Hello there everyone and welcome to GamePoints presents XCOM Chimera Squad. I'm glad I said Chimera because I keep on wanting to call it Chroma Squad for some goddamn reason. I couldn't tell you why. This is a new entry in the XCOM series, but not XCOM 3. This is far more focused on smaller tactical battles instead of the strategic layer that XCOM is known for. So I'm not expecting any base building, I'm not expecting globetrotting. All the action here seems to be focused in one city. Additionally, you're not really going to have these characters you create from the ground up. They're going to be custom created characters with their own personalities, and permadeath was removed as a consequence of that. So your characters are going to have more backstory personality created by the game rather than yourself, but there's going to be less of a risk of them dying too. So my gut tells me it's not going to have the gravitas as the base games of XCOM does normally, where a missed shot and someone standing in the open, you start like holding your breath because someone might get wasted. That's not necessarily going to be the case here. Now, I have not played this game. I've seen a couple trailers on it. I know the basis of what's happening, and I booted it up to make sure it runs. But beyond that, I haven't gone past the screen that you see here. So we're going to be exploring this game together at the same time for the first time. I'm sure I can rearrange that sentence to make it sound a little bit more cleaner, but who cares? Let's go ahead and roll right into this. I will be playing this for roughly 2.5 to 3 hours. And if you have any questions or comments or anything like that, feel free to either mention them here at twitch.tv/GamePoints or down in the comments below at youtube.com/GamePointsPC. And of course, regardless of where you see this video at, you know what every streamer wants. Likes, follows, subscribes, bits, etc. Subscriptions, most importantly. If you're sitting on that Amazon Prime account and you haven't used that yet, I'd appreciate that here. But if you don't use it here, make sure you give it a good home somewhere. Now that all of that rigmarole is out of the way, let's go ahead and dive right into XCOM Chimera Squad. Start game. Here we go. Alright, story, normal, expert, impossible. I will typically play default difficulty regardless of what I am doing. Now, if I like it, I'll crank it up later. If I can't stand it or just want to go through the story, I'll go through that one. But then for purposes of this playthrough, we will be on normal and not on Iron Man and definitely not on hardcore. I'm a save-scumming son of a bitch. Let's just get that right out of the way. Extend City Anarchy. Add 5 levels to City Anarchy meter, decreasing the strategic difficulty of the game. Okay, so this must be like the equivalent of the world funding or the Avatar project. This is probably your end game condition. Heal between counters, half heal, no healing, full heal. Well, let's do it like it was. Let's keep it at half heal. That was the default. I forgot what that word was. Hey there, Soul Glove. How you doing, my man?
Two minutes out.
Hey, Godmother. Is this like the old days? XCOM swooping in and taking it to the bad guys?
I wouldn't know. I spent most of the war training resistance networks.
Like mine. And for your many, long years of service.
Watch it.
XCOM attaches you to an untested squad and pushes it into the field before it's ready. How is this not like the old days?
I'm just happy to be here. I missed out during the war. Wish I could have pulled my weight.
For which side, exactly?
I find that very hurtful.
Sure thing, Advent.
We are through the checkpoint.
I was never actually Advent.
But they were fitting you for a blocky helmet.
Stow it, both of you. We're here. 3-1 PD gave us the all clear. Grab your gear and prepare to move in.
I still don't know how I feel about aliens working alongside you. It seems odd. I'm with that.
What's your status?
And what's Verge's ETA?
Comms are working, obviously. Verge is en route.
How? Verge can't drive.
He hailed a cab.
To a hostage situation?
Focus. Whisper, any surprises in the next room?
A handful of hostiles, unaware of your approach.
Chimera Squad, take positions. Prep for breach.
Okay, couple things out the gate. One, the aliens working alongside you thing. Yeah, okay, it's been 5 years. I'm sure there's some afterthought to it, or some aftermath that's like, hey, maybe since they're not being controlled by the ethereals anymore, they regain some of their mentality. I hope that gets explained, because out the gate, I love the Starship Troopers mentality that the only good bug is a dead bug. So this feels really weird to me. but we'll see as the game goes on. 2, this feels a lot more lighthearted than XCOM. XCOM is about you are just constantly on the brink of total collapse. Everything is horrible. Shit keeps getting worse, and you're barely hanging on. This starts the game off with comedy. So tonally, it is dramatically different than your typical XCOM game. 3, I am suffering from allergies. So you're going to be seeing me sneeze or hack stuff up. I apologize. That's just how it's going to be. So let's go ahead and get right into it here. Breach. Oh, and 4, that comic arc style, I don't know if I groove on it. I mean, it's fine, but it's a little too mobile gamey for me. These are all just first impressions out the gate. This is not necessarily how I'm going to feel by the end. Let's go ahead and move on to this here. Breaching. Chimera Squad begins every mission by setting up breach points to get the jump on enemies. Preview the enemy presence at each breach point, modifiers will be applied to them. Then assign agents to the available slots to determine the order they'll enter the fight. Well, let's send the advent in first. Alright, that shield's kind of cool. There we go. Can I move him around? Not really. Now, if I put you up front, do you have the shield? No. Okay, so I probably definitely want to have him. If this is the order they're going in, above my head, I for sure want to have the guy with the shield take point on this, right? And she's your engineer. So, okay, so it looks like defender, assault, if I had to venture a guess, and your engineer medic healing class, if I had to venture a guess. Successful shots on enemies are crit. This must be the bonus you get when breaching. I remember watching one of the videos about this game during the marketing ramp up for it. All right, let's breach. You can't see it, but underneath my head it says encounter 1 of 3, so I have to wonder if it's a series of small maps linked together to form a mission, but we'll see. Also, they're raiding an XCOM building. You can see the XCOM logo on the buildings there. So this is a facility. This is an XCOM facility of some kind.
Breaching in.
Okay. You know what? Let me let's move my head. I know that this is going really slow, but I am blocking information here. So let's move me over there. Breach targeting. Cycle through the available targets with tab and left shift, then use the ability and arrow, okay? Well, that's the one. %100% chance to hit, 133% chance to crit because of the bonus. Flanking, surprised adds... Okay, so pinpoints the bonus we got for charging in. Surprised is, well, he's surprised. Rapid range aim. That is how they calculate hit in this, alright. Fuck you. Enemies will use an alert ability at the end of the breach sequence. Okay. Surprise enemies receive a defensive penalty and won't react during the breach sequence. Okay, so you get a turn, essentially a free shooting.
Hello. I am Mayor Nightingale.
Okay,
Is
that
that our
freaks me
hostage?
out.
Welcome to City 31's Memorial Museum.
It's just a recording.
As I often say, the lessons from our past inform the present.
Blah, blah, blah. History.
Focus.
Bitch, it was like 5 years ago. Agents of the enemies take turn one at a time. The current place of turn order can be seen on the unit flag next to their head. And next to the portrait of timeline. Sorry, I kind of just drift. That was a million miles away there for a second. Agents have 2 action points each turn to use for movement, shooting, or abilities. Look for a blue shield to move into cover for defensive bonuses before shooting, or to move out move out to flank the enemy for a better chance to hit. I swear to God, I can read. Using the timeline to determine when enemies will take their turn order to neutralize them or protect teammates. Some advanced abilities and equipment will allow you to manipulate the order of a timeline. Some actions, like shooting, will end regardless of how many action points are available. Okay, that's essentially stock XCOM. And I am covering up people on this site too. There's going to be no good place to stick my head. So we'll keep it in the normal default position. You have this shield. I feel like you can...
Millions of humans perished. Human cities such as this one suffered casualty rates of nearly 90%. Despite
Damn.
the loss, what came next proved even worse.
They have to be talking. Yeah, they're talking about the original invasion. Very cool. That's essentially like...
The people of Earth suffered an extraterrestrial invasion. Called themselves the Elders. The alien invaders conquered the world in roughly...
Sorry, I'm trying to like read all the details here.
Millions of humans perished. Human cities such as this one suffered casualty rates of nearly 90%. Despite the loss, what came next?
Can't quite read what that says. It is clearly words, but it's not really coming out. Surprise attack, something July to unknown. See, that's just it. You can't quite read it, which bothers me.
People of Earth suffered an extraterrestrial invasion, led by beings who called themselves the Elders.
On the move.
Fuck you.
You see this?
Huh. Interesting.
Contact!
Clear.
Hey, buddy.
Urge? What took you so long?
Had to unpack a breaching charge.
Good man.
Not exactly.
You know what I mean.
I always do.
So creepy. Don't ever change.
Verge, form up. Any hostiles in the next room?
Yes, I can feel them.
All right. Yeah, encounter 1 of 3. So there we go. Breach mode. Multiple breach points in turn order. Some encounters offer more than one breach point, with different risks and benefits. Consider whether to split the squad or send them all to the same location. Agents entering from the same breach point will enter the encounter together or be closer in the timeline. The order which the breach points will enter is shown in the next to the name and can be changed to the arrows. Okay. Aha. So, closely watched agent damage likely. Enemies deal +1 damage during the breach. Seal the deal. Last unit through this entrance does 3+ damage during the breach. Okay. So let's send you and you in through here. Now I know it says they're going to take damage, but I'm hoping his shield deals with that. I want the medic with him. Like, this looks good, right? Let's do it. Let's see what happens.
Breaching!
I like this
Stay
breach
behind
mechanic. Big fan of this breach mechanic. What is to cover rush? Gain bonus defense and dodge until the agent's first turn. Okay. Just like freezes halfway in midair. Yeah, that's fine. Agent abilities. Each agent has a unique ability they can use from every turn, and eventually gaining more abilities from their class and equipment. Most agents also have Subdue ability, a non-lethal attack that is low damage but guaranteed to hit. Use it to earn additional wards for certain mission objectives. Cherub uses the Charged Bash ability instead of Subdue. Okay. Scatter Shot. Fire shotgun and short range code, damaging multiple targets. Gotcha. 97% chance to hit? Sure. I like how the tactical layer here feels better than in base XCOM. It feels more refined. And I have to wonder if when XCOM 3 comes out, if this isn't kind of like a stealth beta to test how their new combat's going to work. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. That this is essentially not really a game. I mean, it's a full game. But this strikes me as a stealth beta for them to try new ideas out. Just playing around with it. Because this works. So far, playing this, it feels like it could actually work its way into XCOM 3 itself. Stupor. Sonically stuns target for 1 to 2 actions and adds them to the neural network. Targeted cannot target enemies of a neural network, okay? Sonically attacks an enemy's mind, making them go berserk, and attack a nearby target. Adds them to a neural network. Targeting enemies cannot... Okay. I don't know what this neural network is.
I can make it there.
But I also don't feel the need to use the psychic abilities right now. I like how everyone automatically reloads when combat's over.
Set up the breaching charge.
I do like to make an entrance.
I wish I could roll the camera back so I can hear that. I should have listened to what's the dialogue that's going on right now. Some breach points can only be accessed with a special equipment or abilities. Once an agent with the required asset is in the first slot, the other agents can then be assigned. Explosive entrance. All non-aggressive enemies guarding this entrance are surprised. Okay. And he is the one that has it. Alright. I'm into it. Let's do it.
Wait, hold. Hostage confirmed in the next
God
room.
damn it.
We need more than that.
3-1 PD has a live feed. Patching through.
If you surrender, I will advocate leniency.
Enough. This exhibit. It is about XCOM's role in our liberation.
I see you read the placard.
It doesn't say how they went soft and got weak. Now, it's up to us to light the spark.
He's holding a detonator.
Go, now!
How's this for an entrance?
Hey there, Tim. Alright, so we got people all over the goddamn place. They're alert, alert, alert. Surprised. Surprised. Okay. Company of Heroes is a fun game. I hope you enjoy it.
Mayor Nightingale, I'll protect you.
exterminating.
Oh,
Cherub is
shit.
down.
Terminal, stabilize him.
On it.
Verge, with me. Protect the mayor.
Confirmed.
Agents whose their HP will begin bleeding out over several turns, indicated by the number of the timer. Mission will fail unless the agent bleeding out is saved by stabilized ability or the encounter is complete before the timer expires. That's what I'm talking about. They can't die. I mean, they can die, clearly, but if they die, the game ends. The mission fails. So, that's the problem. Yeah, no, Tim. Company Heroes is good. That was one of my favorite games that came out. Definitely enjoy it. It's a fun game. Relic knows how to make a good strategy game. I think I put the wrong one down there, but oh well.
Defense Organization rallied fellow resistance networks and
I feel like I could just stupor his ass.
My mind over yours.
Yeah, get stunned. Oh, and I could still shoot.
XCOM, once the Defense Organization rallied fellow.
Safeguard. Sends Grumman to an ally to restore 4 HP. Climber, okay. Target, blah, 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 blah. Does not automatically end the turn.
An openly fought advent, led by Commander.
I keep trying to hear what it says, and I wish I had like some kind of dialogue down there. I hope I can read that text later. I would like to know what they're saying.
Place in 2035. XCOM, once the World Defense Organization rallied. Led by Commander.
Hey, don't hit her.
Once the old World Defense Organization rallied fellow resistance networks and openly fought advent, led by Commander.
Battle Madness, sure.
Liberation took place in 2035. XCOM rallied fellow resistance led by Commander.
There we go.
Cherub, are you still with us?
Yeah, I think so. Only thing injured is my pride.
And your diaphragm. And a few ribs.
None of this should have happened.
Most people say thank you.
I'm grateful, of course. But these people don't have the capability for any of this.
Explain.
I read their threat assessment. A month ago, these insurgents were all talk and no capability. The greatest threat they posed was to bottles of alcohol.
Why tell us? Why now?
City 31 shows the world how humans, hybrids, and aliens can keep a lasting peace. I'm the public face of this. Tonight, someone wanted what I represent to go up in flames.
We're not in town for local intrigue.
I know, but right now you're the only ones I'm certain are fighting for that same peace. Can I count on your support?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't trust you for shit. Also, the humor, it just seems really, really weird. Now, this is a side story, and I think I can accept that. But it does feel, it feels slightly out of place. Not overly so, it's not too jarring, because I get what they're going for here. And I'm into it. It helps that I actually like it. But it is jarring. Rating, good.
Package delivered to 31 PD.
She truly believes what she says.
That's why she's in charge.
Not too shabby for our first official mission.
Don't do that.
Don't do what?
celebrate before a mission is complete. It's...
Ha!
It's bad luck.
Get blown the fuck up.
Tonight, Mayor Nightingale perished in an explosion at City 31's Memorial Museum.
Oh, she's still alive.
The identity of her assailants is unknown at this time. The City Council asks citizens to remain...
So she gets vaporized the same day XCOM sends Chimera Squad to our city? You hear that voice in your head? That's me telling you to wake up!
Despite opposition, Mayor Nightingale's deciding vote brought the Reclamation Agency to the city. Without her support, Chimera Squad's continued presence is an open question.
Welcome home, Chimera Squad. The director wants to speak.
Already
with us.
convinced she's the bad
Thanks
guy.
for getting the mayor killed. Also, you're fired.
That's not helpful.
You're right. I'm sorry.
I'll patch the call through when you're ready.
I followed your action at the museum and its aftermath.
Director Kelly, I take full responsibility for what happened.
Stop. I sent you to City 31 because I believed you were ready. Tonight, you surpassed my expectations. 3-1 PD requested help within 3 hours of your arrival in the city. You answered immediately. Going in, you were under-equipped and down an agent. You adapted, as we trained you to do. And let's not forget, you rescued the mayor. You delivered her to safety as the city requested. Don't blame yourself for an outcome you couldn't control. Instead, let's focus on what's next.
I set up the map table. Ready when you are.
Head over there. I'll hold.
I wonder if that Director Kelly is Jane Kelly, which is kind of Jane Kelly is the one XCOM 2 member of your team that actually survives. I wonder if that's who that is.
Welcome to City 31. During Advent's occupation, the city was a fortress supporting an active starport. 5 years after XCOM won the war, it's home to aliens, hybrids, and humans alike. There's new industry, self-government, and local agriculture to support the varied populations. Against all odds, this city thrived after the war. There were no retributive attacks.
Until tonight.
We don't know that. Not yet. But we can find out. 3-1 PD requested our help sifting through evidence at the Memorial Museum. They lost good officers today. Give them what they need and see what we can learn.
Right. The map is where we see the status of City 31 and its current targets we can send our squad to respond to. Chimera Squad can respond to 1 target per day, after which the day automatically advances. Targets come in 2 types. Missions are tactical targets. The squad will go into combat on these, and situations are strategic targets. The squad takes care of these without entering combat. The current targets change every day, so watch the city carefully for new priorities. Okay. The stacks. "31 PD needs help pouring through the aftermath of tonight's attack. Mayor Nightingale's death has the city on edge, so let's do what we can to help." Sure. No, I'm not done with this yet, actually. I want to futz around here, so what we got. Hey there. So this is your glossary, essentially. Excuse me. Let's send that APC. We've done what we can to aid 31 PD. Commissioner Maloof passed on her thanks for helping her officers bear the weight of this attack. I'm gonna feel real bad if Maloof's like a human.
Your work with 3-1 PD opened a few doors. Here's what we know. A crude plasma bomb killed the mayor. The insurgents had no access to materials for that.
Does that mean they had outside help?
Most likely.
There are 3 groups in City 31 with access to this kind of ordnance.
The Progeny, the Grey Phoenix, and the Who somethings. Choose a faction, begin investigation. Target faction cannot be changed until resolved. Alright. The sacred something, I can't quite see because that's in the way. Sacred Coil, it looks like. An underground religious movement for hybrids. They preach salvation, but only those who once fought XCOM. The Grey Phahonics, an organization of alien scavengers. They have quite quietly amassed the kind of weaponry Reclamation is mandated to recover. And the Progeny, loose network of human scions. Their vision for 31's future is entirely psionic, whether the city wants it or not. Grey Phoenix, Sacred Coil, the Progeny. Well, let's start over here.
The Progeny have a small but loyal human membership, all with psionic capability. Victims willingly hand over what the Progeny need, then forget the whole thing. The perfect crime.
Director, these are local criminals. Isn't that 31PD's jurisdiction?
True. The Reclamation Agency supports local police, but we're also required to recover dangerous material.
From those who would do the world harm, and each of those groups is neck deep in the stuff. So what next?
Focus on a single group. Investigate, dismantle their operations, and take them down.
Meanwhile, we look for any links to the mayor's death. Either way, a dangerous organization is off the streets.
Exactly. The city wants justice for Mayor Nightingale. This is how we help them achieve it.
You're a SWAT team. This has a lot more like in common with, like, say, SWAT than XCOM. I'm fine with it. As far as, like, the plot goes, the feeling. Every investigation has 3 stages. Groundwork. First, from this first mission, learn about the faction and methods. Operations. Hidden missions that must be revealed, then completed to knock out the faction's main plans, and then a takedown. Stop their final attack and end their threat to City 31. Okay. No dark events. Investigation opened. Don't know who the leadership is. Sounds good. Let's do it. Alright, we have our head up here. Visit the assembly area. New recruits. Assembly online. Okay.
Check it out. Headquarters sent us an assembly. And with the right patterns, we can build anything. Or we could with the latest version. What you're looking at is the extremely finicky 2038 model. It'll take time to stress test our patterns, but once we have them, we're good to go.
Assembly projects are how you get access to newer, better items and equipment. Each project can unlock new items, XCOM supply, a new weapon or armor upgrades, or a variety of other useful things. Assign agents here decrease the time it takes to complete a project. Okay. Elurium is one of 3 resources Reclamation requires. It is spent to complete projects in the assembly. Select the start. Yeah, start Android personnel. Construct the Android OPS hub. The network allows us to use androids on tactical missions and enables new assembly projects. Let's do it. Whew. Looks like 2 days. Sounds good. Well, I've got it going, so. The armory is where you manage agents. Loadout, manage weapons, armor, and other items. Agent abilities to unlock new abilities by promoting agents that have earned enough XP. Agent biography, tint armor. All of this is pretty standard. It's a good start there, Tim. It's a real good start for Company of Heroes. More slots become available in the loadout by completed assembly projects. Promotions are awarded to agents based on their performance in combat. New ranks come with increased stats, new abilities, and new training programs, all of which you see and manage here.
The director convinced
Snack.
the city council we're too understaffed to be effective. This means we can bring more agents to City 31. It's not the whole squad, not yet, but it's something.
Come on in, Snack.
Torque.
Whisper.
Are we good?
I don't know. Did you get a lobotomy?
Can't say that I did.
Then no, we aren't good.
Well, at least things are back to normal.
God, I can hear the scribbling of Rule 34 artists already hammering away at the Snek waifu. I can hear them. I thought he called her twerk. Yeah, no, it did sound like that for a second. Gains 10 aim for each enemy of a neural network. Okay, that's cool. So he's probably going to be my sniper. Oh, I don't like that. Put that away, sir. Bashes enemy with energy seal consuming all charge. Charge consumed deals damage by the end. Cone. Okay. Get up to 2 charges by protecting allies with Kinetic Shield. Having charge grants bonuses to several abilities. Alright. 1 charge when the energy seal is destroyed. Does not automatically return. Gotcha. Safeguard. So she heals. Hack door. Okay, so she's your hacker too. Snek. Bind. Bound targets cannot be targeted by XCOM. Okay, so you can't shoot them if they're bound because you'll hit her. Pull enemies into melee range. Poison immunity. Adaptable. Can naturally enter through vent to breach points. Very nice. Aha! Some weird, like, oh no, that's, I thought this was like flickering, but it looks to be like an actual graphical stylistic choice, like a monitor flickering in and out. Maybe? Yeah, could be wrong. Biography. Old World Origin Siberia. Hatched at Newark facility in 2020. 0 years old. Wait, what? 2016 for 2034 in occupation. Attached to Advent. Learn to target and track down undesirable elements. Hunted down resistance groups. 2035. Actively fought resistance forces in XCOM for the war's duration at 15 years old. Present. Offered to serve as Op4 training for post-war XCOM soldiers in training because, in her own words, detention is boring, and this way I can still fight XCOM. Placed under direct supervision of Colonel Kelly, with whom she formed an unexpected bond. Requested a transfer after Kelly's promotion to Director of XCOM Reclamation Agency. Signed to Chimera Squad with Director's approval. So she was actively fighting against XCOM. That's kind of cool. I do like that. That's cool. They weren't like, oh, no, we're peaceful and happy. It's like, no, she's like, no, fuck that. I just want to fight. I don't care who. Fuck XCOM. I like that. From France, National Tactical Police Officer with a few years of experience in the 2015 invasion, went to ground after the fall of Paris, spent a fruitless year searching for her family. 23. During the occupation, provided operational training to nascent European resistance groups, strongly advised against direct resistance, which she learned brought overwhelming reprisal raids. Connected with XCOM proper during its leaner years, remained a friendly asset as the organization rebuilt itself. In 2032, she developed a formalized tactical training program to screen XCOM recruits. During the actual war, field liaison to allied resistance groups supporting XCOM. Today, modified the XCOM recruit training program to suit the needs of the Reclamation Agency. Joined Chimera Squad provisionally to ensure ready status. I like this too. It breaks down what they were doing during each major time period of XCOM. I'm into it. China. Only child of a factory worker and cook. Parents died in the initial invasion. Her uncle fled to a relocation camp. After her uncle died of disease, she was effectively adopted by a doctor who lost her only daughter to the invasion. Transferred with her adoptive mother to a small town in the outskirts, began apprenticing in her adoptive mother's medical office. After a punitive attack wiped out her town, a resistance group pulled her from the rubber and brought her to safety. She exhibited severe shift in personality. Combat medic for a resistance group, exhibited absolute fearlessness and saved hundreds of lives. Initially rejected for the Reclamation Agency, but requested regular Sonic Pros to prove she's fit to serve. Assigned to Chimera Squad after probationary period. Estonia. Chimera belonged to the Empty Cohort, a batch of hybrid clones with full Advent training, but no Advent indoctrination. Emerged from his clone Kretch, immediately befriended 2 XCOM soldiers. Okay. Transferred to the detention center. Exhausted testing revealed no advent sympathies despite being part of the Balias Mar clone line. Released from detention and recommended as a test case for XCOM utilizing skills of Empty Cohort. Transferred to the Reclamation Agency after proving his capability. Requested placement in the Chimera Squad at first opportunity. Reclamation HQ has observed his enthusiasm and improved the morale of the squad on multiple occasions. Sonic support for infiltration unit of Thinman. Oh, okay. Actively worked to subvert human governments, experimented delicate long-term mental condition on human subjects. He was assigned to keep long-term control of influential human who could keep populace docile with comprehensible, reassuring answers to their questions about aliens. Selected as a candidate for conversion into sectoid infused with human genetic material. Post-conversion, exhibited signs of empathy toward human populace, quietly began to tip off resistance groups. Served as a mole actively residing in resistance groups and XCOM. Spent time in detention camp until XCOM realized his role in the war. Agreed to Reclamation Agency transfer. Director Kelly approved his admission to Chimera Squad. See, that's just it. You would figure there that we would just have killed every alien, right? I don't know. That's the disconnect. That's the disconnect. Unless there were a lot of people like this guy, and they realized, okay, maybe not all of them were bad, which could have been what happened. To be fair.
Our temporary field office has all the basics. Weapons, comms, and ammunition. Supply is where we request everything else. As long as it's in the squad's budget, it's ours.
XCOM Supply is where you buy all the core items equipment. Items you unlock from assembly projects become permanently available here too. Credits, we know
can
credits.
Get a sweet deal on combat-grade androids. I know. Everyone hates them.
This does feel a little bit like XCOM Rogue One there so far, Soul Globe. Smaller. Don't think galactic scale. Think contained. Like I said, I'm reminded of like a SWAT team. Especially with like the breaching. Ooh. Excuse me. I kind of want to buy both, like one of each of those for sure, because I think breaching is the best part of this game so far, and I want to be able to breach as much as I can. Loadout. Assault rifle, body armor, breach item. Okay, so let's give him... He already has a breaching charge. Excellent. Let's give her the key card. That seems good, right? Unless she can always use hack door instead of that, which she might be able to. I don't know. Wait, what was that? Agent's idle. Snack. I want to take the snack with me. Let's remove Godmother. Let's add the snack. Yes. In the meantime, we'll put Godmother. No, let's put Godmother on that. Make this go faster. There we go. There's a critical combat mission target available. Okay. What if I do this instead?
Hostile forces need leadership to function. If authorized by the director, you may need to neutralize a hostile leader. Subduing your target is always preferred. Enemy leadership, if captured, provides valuable intel.
Okay. So let's talk about what we can do to knock someone out. Trank rounds. Target would be killed, they would be rendered unconscious instead. Yes, so let's add them on to her. There we go, trank rounds.
3-1 PD asked to speak with this company's owner about his connections to the progeny. That's when his staff pulled weapons, and the police barely made it out.
That's bad customer service. 3-1 PD take any hits?
Well, they took no casualties. Try to do the same in there.
Alright, how are we going to breach this? So we have a couple things. So we have ready for anything. All units that get this 50% dodge for 1 round. Okay. Good visibility, 25% aim. Okay. Last turn. Okay. Okay, so you... The main door will be Cherub and Terminal. Side window will be Snack. Side window will be Verge. Let's do it.
Breaching now.
Time to breach.
Oh, look at that snack. Let's kill the acolyte. Oh, snack security guard. Okay, this is not killing people. This is not killing people like I thought it would be. I got tainted by that first round, by that first game. First set of missions, I should say. Okay, we have breached. Once per mission, an agent can be moved on the timeline, so that it can take the next turn. This ability is shared by the entire squad. Okay. Preparation grants a defensive bonus and moves the agent's turn early in the timeline. Use it when an agent's caught in a dangerous situation or to coordinate tactics. Okay. Oh, snack security guards. They still look alive. Let's just blast the students dead, though. Each time damage is blocked with Connect Shield, Cherub gains a charge. Higher charge increases damage, charge bash. Okay. Now that makes sense. So you kind of want him out there to block the.
Hurry!
Yeah, he's great for.
Drops in flakes.
Excuse me. He's great for doing just that. You use him to save people's ass. Oh no, Snack's about to happen. No, Snack is not about to happen. Got ya. Do I have to actually be on top of them? Yeah, it looks like I do. Because she has trank rounds. Right.
Those employees were under psionic control. It felt like Advent's psionic network.
Glad I was never a part of that.
Alright, what do we got? Security door. Units automatic. Okay, so there's the watchtower. Units automatically activate Overwatch after the breach. And the security entrance. Fewer aggressive enemies present at this part of the entrance. So, send you. And you. Then, no. Yes.
Breaching in.
It's go time.
I really like the breach mechanic. Let's take a look at who we have.
Eyes open.
Kinetic shield on yourself.
Armored up.
And we'll move you out into an open area so
Found a better
you
position.
can deliberately try to draw the flyer
Not where
to
I'd
yourself.
go.
Full up.
Alright, snack girl. Where am I sending you? Right here? That's XCOM. Psionic suplex. Oh shit. I don't like that at all.
Covering ground.
Find this asshole up.
Where? Oh, I see.
Putting the squeeze on.
Because he was the last one left alive, so it just auto-kills him. That's good to know.
You're about to enter some offices. Now the owner must be holed up in there.
Hey there, Vince Nitro. Good to see you, first of all. I haven't seen you in a while. Are you trying to subdue everyone, or are you allowed to kill the goons as long as you don't take out the bosses? This mission is specifically trying to capture someone alive. But I get the feeling that even if I were to kill them, the game would continue going on, because they just said it would be nice to have them dead, or to have them alive. Not required. So I believe you get more benefit for capturing them alive. Agent damage likely. All agents entering here get +3 mobility for 1 round. 25 for dense for 1 round. Okay. Well, I don't want to take damage going for the main door. I want to blast through the wall here. Yeah, fuck that. They're watching that door. We'll use this charge and just come screaming through here.
Making a path.
That breach is so satisfying. God damn, the breach is so satisfying.
That's the VIP. Bring the target down.
Book him.
Did he just say book him?
Her will is boundless.
Yeah, he said her will. The mayor. The mayor's, or they're talking about the leader of these people specifically. But I'm convinced the mayor's still alive and a bad guy.
Gotta get moving.
Snack. I do like a snack.
Watch me move.
Snack? There's a snack here, Tim. There's a snack working for me. You have tranq darts equipped, right? If I were to shoot this person, you would not actually die. Yeah, I was wondering where you were on that. Ouch. So you got like a turn to get them free. Where the hell do you think you're going?
Heading over there.
You get your
You're
little
clear.
ass back
Go.
here. Yeah, you just beat the shit out of him. Go to sleep.
And stay down.
From 5 captured enemies, you have earned 20 intel. Okay, so there you go. Just a little abracadabra upside his head. Yeah, I mean, he had it coming. To be fair, he had that coming. Ah, from the archives. Bradford. Aliens in your agency? Jane, what do you think? It is Jane Kelly. Okay, it is Jane Kelly. What's our greatest existential threat? The Elders returning. If they do, who will we need to fight them off? Everyone. I get it. I've seen the projections. But do you really think the commander will go for this? I think the commander has always seen the bigger picture. Transcript of Reclamation Working Group Meeting 2037, August 25. That's a problem. You shouldn't do that, man. You shouldn't artillery strike your own people.
Progeny went after expensive assets. What's behind their sudden need for funding? They have no love for hybrids, which presumes a motive to kill the mayor. As for means, psionics could give them the ultimate insider, a member of Mayor Nightingale's protective detail.
Alright. More than once, progeny fleeing the scene seem to vanish without a trace. Figure out how they manage this magic trick. Well, we're working on it. Suddenly it's a Supergirl plot. I don't know if I'd go that far. The artwork in this reminds you a lot of Transmetropolitan. I've never seen that show, so I couldn't tell you. I'm fine with it. When I first saw it, my first thought was,
An emergency session of the City Council voted 5-4 against a citywide curfew. Councilor Parada spoke for the majority.
There is no need for such extreme measures. Mayor Nightingale's death is a tragedy, but to shut down the city due to fear would reject the very principles by which she lived.
3-1 PD remains on high alert throughout City 31. Commissioner Maloof released the following statement.
Every 3-1 PD officer
Oh, it
grieves
is a
for
human.
Mayor Nightingale. Rest assured, we will bring those responsible to justice.
More as it develops. Channel 37, Celio Dash reporting.
oh, Transmetropolitan is a comic, not a TV show. Okay. When I first saw the art style, my first thought was like a shitty phone game, like you see on iOS or Android, and it did not leave a good impression on me at first. I have grown to like it, though. It is fine. It's still not XCOM, though. Something about it just seems off, but I am fine with this being a side story in XCOM. It's just not... I have to understand that this is not XCOM 3, and once I wrap my head around that, I can accept it a lot better. I'm liking the game, though. The game is serviceable so far. I'll deal with that here in a second. Well, I didn't go into this expecting XCOM 3 either. I went to this going, okay, this is going to be a side story focused mainly on breaching. And I like the gameplay. The gameplay is fun so far. I just want XCOM 3 real bad. New android. You have constructed an android unit. These are versatile soldiers or valuable backups to your main squad agents. On any mission where one of your agents is evacuated, an android can take their place for their main encounters. Okay. Very cool. So in case, if someone gets like hurt or injured and you can't keep on going, the next encounter they bring in the android. So you're not completely screwed. I'm into it. Carrying a med kit grants immunity to poison. That's interesting. Just carrying it keeps you from getting poisoned. I might want to consider that.
I'm authorizing Chimera Squad for special operations. Some ops provide useful resources for the squad. Keep an eye out for these opportunities.
Oh, City Anarchy. This must be your death meter, right? Your timer, your doomsday clock. City Anarchy will increase by 1 each day if there are any districts at critical unrest. Completing an investigation removes 3 points. If City reaches 14, if Anarchy reaches 14, City 31 falls, and XCOM can no longer remain. So yeah, that is your doomsday clock. That's your ticker. That's your funding meter. That is your Advent project timer. Glad handling, okay. Legwork. Lyrium sting, okay. Well, let's send someone on this. I think we need credits, so let's send them on credits. Select the unit. Let's send Cherub out. I think I can only do one at a time because it says switch. Yeah, okay, so I can only do one at a time. Stock equipment from XCOM is serviceable, but for the threats we face we need to make... Okay, so modular weapons, modular armor, modular androids. Now, my gut tells me not to do priority missions. Because, once again, I'm compared to this XCOM. In previous XCOM games, you had a timer, right? You had, like, once a certain number of missions went by, enemies got stronger and stronger and stronger. But if you slow rolled the priority stuff, you usually would have enough time to tech up everything else. Because the priority missions and the priority equipment were were key moments in the game. They were triggers to introduce certain shit. Now, that stuff would come eventually in time anyways. But you could buy yourself more time by researching all the other shit first. And I kind of want to do that. There are a variety of kinds of mission targets. Investigation appear in purple, whether groundwork operate. Investigation. These appear in purple, whether a groundwork operation or takedown, and will advance the game's story. Sides appear in yellow, an option but provide valuable resources. Emergency appear in red, showing up in districts with unrest problems. Current investigation is the main mission. Current investigation's main mission is always on the map, but sometimes hidden. Hidden missions add unrest to their district every day they're active. They also gradually build over time, but you can accelerate with a lead mission. Lead missions appear unpredictably while a hidden mission is active. Leads are optional, but can provide a large boost to reveal progress. Side missions are ideal for gaining resources and helping control unrest in the districts.
More than once, progeny fleeing the scene seemed to vanish without a trace. Figure out how they manage this magic trick.
Hidden faction target, 5 days. So we know that there's someone there, and in 5 days they'll pop themselves. But during that time, they're going to be adding unrest there. Okay. Well, let's take a look at these
Squad.
sections.
I'm Commissioner Maloof of 31PD.
I so thought
To
Maloof
be
was an
blunt,
alien name.
I don't give a chrysalit's ass about the politics. I'm glad you're in the city. 31PD was stretched thin before the mayor's death. There are gaps to fill, and that's where you come in. When your agents can handle a situation better than my officers, I'll send the details your way. If the city council has a problem with that, I'll take the heat. They can't afford to fire me. I look forward to working with you.
Tonally, it's so weird compared to XCOM. I'm fine with it. That's not a complaint. It just clashes with how in XCOM everything is serious. Everything is you're always one step away from losing the Earth. Here it's like you're just one step away from retirement and you're about to get shot on the way to your last mission or something like that. Yeah, XCOM is very dire. XCOM is very grim. Everything is this mission, the fate of the entire world hangs in the balance and we need to be super serious or we're under attack and I just lost 15 members of my squad. Here it's like, hey, did you blast that alien in the face? Let's go get a donut afterwards. Cops like donuts, right? It's the difference between Saving Private Ryan and Law and Order. Actually, with some of the humor in here, it's like the difference between Saving Private Ryan and Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I'm not necessarily comparing it to Brooklyn Nine. I mean, I know I just did, but it's way more lighthearted. It's like a police procedural, as opposed to a pan-global emergency where humanity lies on the balance. And that's the point of the game, though. That's what they're going for. Okay, so I get 1 expanded magazine or 35 Illyrium. Well, let's take a look at these side quests, even though I'm hesitant to call them side quests.
Reclamation training spent a lot of time on hostage situations, so you know how it goes. Focus on any hostile who threatens your VIP, and get them to safety as soon as you can.
Ah, reinforcements. In case one of these people fall, a reinforcement come in and take it. Gotcha. Projected door, wall. So I definitely want to make sure I have, okay, shit. Hold on. Where's make all equipment? Make all items available. Yes.
Say a hostile force has access to a dangerous device, but destroying it would cause harm to you or others. In that case, finesse is the better option. Approach the device and disable it, just as you were trained.
I want to make sure someone has breaching charges on them at all times.
Hostiles protecting target device. Turn it off.
Okay, breach mode. Agent damage likely. All units entering here get +3 mobility for 1 round. First unit through this entrance is guaranteed to land their shot. Okay. So we're guaranteed to get hit because agent damage is likely.
Breaching!
It's like some convenience store. What do we got here? Acolyte, Bruiser, Hitman, Acolyte, Thrall. Shit, you had a 92% chance to hit, still missed. It really is an XCOM game.
Target spotted. Stop it. ASAP.
Okay, let's team up. Yeah, we'll team up with Snack. It's good to know. Like, the game's fun. The game is real fun.
Get over here.
Get snacked. Hey there, how you doing? Get bound. Feels real nice to do that to them instead. Soulfire. Ow, shit.
Her path is clear.
Ow! Fuck! That was the Soulfire crap.
Your mind falls away.
Yeah, the snake has a long tongue, so she can pull them to the person, and then that person will, then can then be grabbed. So I completely forgot what I was going to say there. I just kind of lost track.
Feel. They weren't expecting that.
Tracking target weapon.
Hey, none of that. Alright, we'll kill him before he gets the chance to do anything with that. Hopefully. Hopefully we'll kill him before he gets a chance to do anything with that. Yeah. Which should let her down.
Target weapon in sight.
Hey!
Ammo out. Changing position.
Not where I'd go.
Oh, you're supposed to be stunned, you asshole. From 2 captured enemies, there's a 4% chance. Okay, so the more people you capture, the more intel you can get. Yeah, that does carry from mission to mission, or from yes. It is important to capture as many as you can, regardless of what kind of mission you're on. Yeah, that sounds about right. Advent used to house us in the Fringe's cramped old world buildings. Then the war ended, Advent went to detention camps, and everyone in the Fringes moved to the Advent's now vacated Highland Square homes. So where'd all the Fort Advent go when the camps let them out? You guessed it. Same buildings they forced us to live in during the occupation. From Stay Out of Bugtown, a local's guide to City 31.
Spontaneous vigils broke out in honor of Mayor Nightingale, whose recent death still roils City 31. Thousands of citizens wish to pay their respects to our city's first freely elected mayor. Said one attendee,
"She got it, you know? It wasn't about making things better for me and mine. Hybrid, alien, human, she did her best for all of us."
The city council voted unanimously to hold elections within the month. Councilor Parada released the following statement.
Mayor Nightingale once said, "Governance does not need popular approval, but it requires the people's consent."
This is Celio Dash for Channel 37.
Alright, that guy's the evil one. I'm immediately backing off on that.
I'm sure you already know your way around the armory. Each of you has a locker here. But it's also where we announce field promotions, which I'm doing now.
I'd like to thank my gremlin for always believing in me.
Congratulations. I realize now there should have been a cake.
Right. Unlocked refresh. Gremlin heals allies at the breach point for 2 HP. Oh, that's cool, actually.
When you aren't on mission, you need to maintain your skills, physical and mental. Training is the place to do it. It's also where you can adapt to any lasting wounds received in the field. So don't let those wounds linger. You'll pay for them in the long term.
Training as a solo agent assignment like Spec Ops. Each agent has their own list of training programs they can do involving healing scars, improving stats, and even adding new abilities. Each agent has their own set of class training options they unlock as they rank up. Each can only be completed once to earn stat improvements or new abilities. Getting a scar also gives access to training to heal that scar. These can be repeated for each time a scar is earned. Agents cancel training early to reassign other duties but lose all progress. Alright. Alright, Terminal, let's get you on there. Basic conditioning, HP, yes. Absolutely. Sounds fun. Let's get you on that. You can now lift an enemy to an area, removing their cover bonuses during the breach. Levitation cancels all alert or aggressive enemy behaviors. Nice. So, like, you kick the door in and you just lift someone up off the ground. I'm into it. I think I actually not just like this game. I think I really like this game. Yes, Snek can level up. Snek waifu. What can Snek do for me? What can I do? Don't ask what Snek can do for you. Ask what you can do for Snek. Promotion to ranked. Okay. Toxic Greeting. Torque spits a blast of poison at a target. The enemy remains poisoned for 2 turns. Oh my god. I think I actually really like this. I'm surprised how much I'm digging this so far. I didn't think it was going to be bad. But as it stands, I think it's pretty good. So far. We're only an hour and a half into it. And speaking of being an hour and a half into it, I'm going to take this moment to self-promote. If you guys are lurking or watching later on YouTube and you like what you see here and you want to support the channel, there's a myriad of ways you can do so. Follows, notifications turned on, likes, bits, subscriptions, especially if you're sitting on that Amazon Prime account. If you have that free sub, I'd appreciate that being used here. But if you don't use it here, use it somewhere. Otherwise, enjoy your lurk, enjoy your watch, and I appreciate you being here. Okay. I could do the next mission for only 3 people. Oh, shit. It demands you have 4 people on there. So I do have... Okay, I'm going to have to cancel her training. That's all right. It did not cost anything. So you can't just send in an android. You must send in 4 people. How do you recruit? The game will tell me when I can recruit someone new. Vince Nitro. As I was playing, it gave me the choice to pick between 1 of 3 people. I picked Snek. I get the feeling as the game goes on and as you get certain progression points, they'll go, okay, now pick from another 3 people. And then eventually you'll fill out the entire squad. I do know it's going to be the same core group of people. It's not like randomized. Who you pick might be randomized, but by the time you get your full squad, it is going to be the same people in it. You just might not get them in the same order. As credits, Illyrium. I think Illyrium... Well... Shit, let's get some credits.
Today, the City Council appointed Councilor Parada as Deputy Mayor until the upcoming elections. Councilor Vorthu expressed his displeasure after the session.
He opposed the bulk of Mayor Nightingale's policies. A new title won't change that.
The Deputy Mayor responded.
This is a trying time for us all. My goal is to keep the lights on until we elect a new mayor. No more, no less.
All right, Vince, man, you have a good one.
Channel 37, Celio Dash reporting.
Okay, so the blue one's just automatically advanced for day, it looks like. Did I see that right? Yeah, they just advanced the mission. Okay. That's fair. 25 intel, extra padding. 30 impel impact throwing. Well, I guess we'll do this one. Our opposition acquired encrypted blueprints are a critical piece of city's infrastructure. We need to get them back before they crack them open. Sounds good. Send that APC.
Sometimes we need to infiltrate hostile territory. This usually means we're after important contraband. Grab the contraband and get out. Do not stick around.
Confirmed sighting of contraband. Hostiles present.
Breaching!
Nice. Toxic greeting could just spit. Shit, I meant to spit at them. Oh well. There we go. What's for chance to hit 60? I'll take that odds. There we go. Handled. I'm going to assume it counts as having had that already. First unit through this interest rather weapon disabled, but guaranteed to last their shot. So there's no reason why I would want to do that. So let's go to the security door.
Open sesame.
Shit. Oh, say hi to the poison.
We're here for that target. Take it and run.
Ouch! Shit.
Shifting.
Watch your step.
Good morning, Marathon. How you doing, man? Get snacked.
Putting the squeeze on.
What time is it there for you? If you're just now starting to get your day, what time is it for you? What the hell does that mean? That's not that bad. What the hell's this? What does that mean? Oh, reinforcements imminent. Shit. Okay. That's where reinforcements are coming in. I didn't even see that on there. Shit. Okay.
Cower or flee? Your choice.
Time to go.
Engaging target.
Fuck you, bro. I also have to remember it takes turns. I'm used to XCOM, letting all of my people go and then all of them go,
Target.
which is why I'm moving in some of the positions that I am. I don't like that they back it in.
Reports confirm significant unrest in City 31. Without the city's trust, Reclamation cannot investigate effectively.
Anything we can do about that?
Results can earn back the public trust. We're here to keep the city safe, so there's no better way than doing just that. The City Council has approved Reclamation's use of field teams. This will keep a lid on unrest, but with community support, they can do much more.
District unrest is how well bad things are in Game of Streets. Makes missions harder as it rises, and when it fills up, starts to add city anarchy. City anarchy is the ultimate measure of City 31 stability. If it gets out of control, you will fail the campaign. Okay. District's unrest rises when its targets are ignored. We can't respond to every target, so choose carefully. If a district reaches full unrest, it starts to hurt city anarchy. When the district is at max unrest, one anarchy is added to the start of each day. Okay. Aha. There are 3 types of field teams: security, finance, technology. Each is focused on a different resource. You'll be able to upgrade field teams to increase their income value, unlock other effects, or switch to a different type. Field teams cost intel and increase in price as you build the more of the same upgrade. Gotcha. That's a good emote. With the intel price increasing as more of the same field team type of build, its cost is... okay. It is more cost efficient to diversify rather than focus on one type. Right. You can now build field teams City 31. Field teams help control... okay, yes. 1 free field team to get started. Main tool aside from mission situations to influence city map. Continued investment will reward with powerful map effects such as extra resources and improved... okay. Well, this area is getting kind of... this area is getting kind of rough. So if it costs intel to do these, I think I want the branch that's going to give me more intel, because then I can do more of these quicker. Right? That seems reasonable, doesn't it? Give me 1 second here, guys. I apologize. Super unprofessional, I know. Confirm. Alright. Every Friday, I can get 15 intel. Ability to upgrade field teams to 2 and 3. Okay, so while I have this intel, field team ability is now available to be used on the city map. Vigilance is ready immediately, which can lower the unrest in a targeted district. Okay. Okay. Unique powerful effect. They have no cost but require multiple days to recharge so they can be used again. Requirements to unlock each ability and cooldown time can be found in the descriptions. Alright. So vigilance, reduce city unrest. Probably want to do it here. Quarantine, freeze district unrest. Gain extra situation rewards. Reduce city anarchy. Okay. Yes, Beeps Ghost. Unrest is bad. So if you've missed if you've played an XCOM game before, city anarchy, which is this meter up here, it's above my head. That's your doomsday clock. That is your XCOM funding project timer. That is your Advent project timer. Once that hits max, the game ends. How this advances is every one of these things right here. So every mission that I don't do increases the unrest in a district. Once unrest maxes out, then it starts adding to the city anarchy. So you want to keep unrest down to keep the anarchy from increasing. Additionally, the more unrest there is in an area, the harder the missions are in that area. Androids can now equip Android mods, ballistic foam liner, polymer sheathing, server harness Mark 1. Gotcha. Okay, you've never played one. Fair enough. Improved field teams project. Stronger field teams on field. Yes, that's good. Spec op complete. 85 credits. Excellent. Let's put someone in training. I want to get her back in training again. Everything all right there, Tim? Nice. No, that game is real fun. I'm glad you got it. I'm glad you're into it. Increases androids by... Okay, yeah, that's fine. I don't really need to do that. But what I do want to do... I want to buy some more train grounds. Godmother fires shotgun during the breach will take a turn earlier on the timeline. Also gains 1 bonus action on the first turn. Excellent. Nice. Let's get that enhanced android processing up and running. Or hold on. These only take 2. Let's do modular weapons. 2 time compared to 3. Situation target reveals scavenger market has appeared on the map. What? Oh. Scavenger market's like XCOM supply, but the items it offers are a lot rarer and more powerful. The market is only available for 1 at a time, and only after completing a mission with the scavenger market reward. Okay. Yeah, send the APC. Let's take a look at it.
The city is shaken by the untimely loss of our mayor. But with everything this city has been through, I have to believe we'll come out of this stronger than ever.
All right, Tin Man, you have a good one.
Sugarcoat this, Roger. How can we feel safe when our duly elected officials are kidnapped and assassinated?
You're absolutely right. This is a tragedy. We can't forget or forgive.
But how do we move on? Tension can be felt on every street and in every home.
Together, Glorgo, that's how we move on. Throughout our city's history, we've faced many challenges and threats, but only together can we find peace.
Let's hope you're right.
That person's name is Glorgo. Must be Zur from Omnicron Persei 5.
Hello, Chimera Squad. I'm the proprietor of the Viper's Nest, a humble establishment in the fringe. As I'm sure you know, dangerous tech from the Advent days still turns up from time to time. The city pays well to anyone who turns it over, so I hire a network of scavengers to find this stuff. Oh, and I occasionally hear of opportunities that may interest you. If I do, I'll be in touch.
Intel is one of the 3 resources Reclamation requires. It's spent to buy or upgrade field teams in the city market or to buy exotic weapons in the scavenge market. Okay. Advanced laser sight, superior laser sight. Targeting system. Hollow target, okay. That's what, okay. Well. It's that crit chance. Let's buy that. Alright, what do we have? Surge, lost and found. This reduces city unrest by 2. That's good. That's just 50 intel. Not that 50 intel isn't nothing to sneeze at. Aha. It's not, it goes more expensive every district. It goes more expensive every overall one you have built in the entire city. Gotcha. And I can't build one in all of them. Okay. Oh, don't have enough for it. Okay. So if it gets to the point where I really, really need it, then yes. Now, is it district unrest for everyone or just for the district it's built in? That's the question. Word of an unknown abandoned tech cache wasn't just rumors. Unknown hostiles are already on the scene. Prepare yourselves for a firefight.
If a hostile force will cause imminent harm, you'll need to stop them by any means necessary.
Right.
As always, subduing targets is preferable. We learn far more from captures than corpses.
As such, let's load up with these trank rounds. Alright, let's do it.
Hostiles ahead. Sweep and clear. Subdue if able.
No, I can't talk to dead peeps, unfortunately. They're psychic, but they're not like that kind of psychic. Well, I take that back. In some of the in XCOM 2 specifically, I think maybe the first one as well, it's been a while. Sectoids could bring back dead people, so maybe that's in here. Agent damage likely on all of this. Wow. It's all repel points too. Let's do it.
Stay behind me. We shall move in.
So anyone listed as aggressive should probably get shot. I see how this goes. I probably shouldn't have moved his ass out there. It's a lot of people. Oh, there's a couple of exploding barrels. That's why. Did not kill him.
Now that's protection.
Get snacked. Come over here.
Moving to location. Removing target.
Hey, none of that.
Enemies all around you.
They weren't expecting that.
Shit. Hey.
Low ammo.
Book 'em.
There we go. Gravely wounded. Well, if they're scarred up, we can worry about that later. Back it up. It's like they just played that scene in reverse.
psionic tampering of witness memories to escape. But to where? They must have a network of safe houses. Find them and remove them from the board.
Alright. Alright. Investigation status to progeny. Yes. This is more or less exactly what they just said. Okay, agent's idle. Promotion's ready. Ah, new agent. Shelter. Psionics ally buff mental attacks. Health 7, mobility, will, Psi 50. Psionically swaps position with a targeted enemy or ally, does not automatically end the turn. That's kind of cool. Disorients all enemies near the breach point. Target enemy is disoriented for... Okay, that's also cool. Muton. High damage cover destruction. Utility electronic disruption. I think we want the Bruiser.
Whisper, there's a problem.
Axiom, welcome. What's wrong?
I, noticed someone took the biggest locker.
Yep, that was me. I knew you'd get here eventually and grab it so no one else would. Don't worry, I'll move my stuff.
Yeah, that's the problem. I already did. Violently.
Didn't you see the note?
Yeah, afterward. I'll replace what I can.
Alright. Let's take a look at his biography here. Born and trained on an invasion ship before the invasion. Actively participated in the invasion of Earth, part of the first wave into Paris. Oh, I wonder if he's got beef with, Godmother. During the occupation, he was selected as a candidate for conversion into a muton infused with human genetic material. After retraining, served at various Advent City citadels as a high-value target security. Transferred to City 31. Provided security at the Starport and Ascension Tower. After Advent surrender, he was instrumental in stopping a chrysalid outbreak in the Fringe. Detention abridged due to his role in ending the Bugtown Massacre. Joined in the Reclamation Agency at XCOM's request, his ability to lead by example is a boon to Chimera Squadron. Okay. What can you do for me? Smash. Okay. Rage can be increased by manually or by taking damage. Okay, so the more rage you have, then you smash and fucks everything up. That's how he increases the rage. Okay. He potentially goes berserk because he is a muton still. Right. Enemies focus fire on Cherub, ignoring other XCOM units at this breach point, blocks all damage, and gains 1 charge for each attack. That's really nice, actually. That's real cool. I'm willing to bet this means either or. Enemies in the neural network that would be killed or rendered unconscious instead. I'm going to take that. Taking people alive seems to be the preferred way of doing business in this game. Expanded magazine. This shot's still nice. HP by 2. Let's select a unit. Let's get someone in here. Let's get Sneck in here. Basic conditioning. Begin. Let's get someone on assembly. Let's get Cherub on assembly. Weapon optics, enhanced assault rifles. That takes a lot of time. Let's get weapon optics. This is very much XCOM light. And as someone who has been denied XCOM for a while, it's definitely scratching that itch. Definitely scratching that itch. So I could slow roll that a little bit. It's going to increase this by 1 again. But I want my 50 intel.
3-1 PD identified psionic radicals as the perpetrators of last night's attack at Highland Square. Commissioner Maloof proposed the idea of a registry for psionic residents.
The registry would have a deterrent effect on an invisible crime. All must be held accountable.
But some residents argue this proposal is an invasion of privacy and an attack on civil liberties.
I wear my dampener without complaint. Why should I be punished for another's poor choices?
More as it develops. This is Celio Dash with Channel 37.
Difficulty difficult. Fair enough. Jones spotted progeny entered an old Advent bunker thought to be sealed. They may be hunting for old psionic tech. You should make sure that doesn't happen. Okay, let's do it.
Hostile forces may attempt to guard a mission-critical device that needs to be stopped. Destroy the device in question when authorized. Keep your distance if you can.
Let's, make items available off anyone not currently assigned to an APC. Yes. That's a little weird, but alright. Train crowns. Train crowns. It's not reducing damage, so why not, right? Oh, shit. Impact frame. Increases subdue damage by 2. She is that one. Him. Increase, yeah, impact frame. Yes. Stock. Yeah. They are my, they're my go-tos. They are my bruisers. Make sure someone has a breaching charge. Excellent. Let's give you a breaching charge because I can. Actually, I want to give it to, not you. If someone's going to breach, if someone's going to be the person that charges in, it's clearly going to be this guy. Keypad, door, vent. Well, unfortunately, I'm not taking, Snack Girl, so she can't get in through the vent. Snack Girl's currently training.
The progeny are using an old Advent bunker. For what, we don't know.
Let's do it. Is this like 5 people? Like 5 enemies are alerted, or? Yeah, it's gotta be right.
Breach! Breach! Breach!
Watch and learn.
Aggressive. Surprised. Alert. Aggressive. Okay. Nice.
My mind over yours.
Or, I mean, I could just move behind him and blast his ass. Hey there, buddy. How you doing? Get shot in the face. Handled. Move into the vault now.
Schematics show an old vault farther in the bunker.
A weapon cache, most likely. Advent had them everywhere.
I don't have snack, unfortunately. So this first guy's going to get 3+ damage during the breach. Okay.
Keep behind me.
So we want to make sure he hits someone who is pretty tough up on the scale. And that guy, but he's only 34% chance of actually getting hit. So I don't know if that's a good idea. That works. God damn. Side domain. I don't know what exactly... Oh, +1 side damage. Okay. Well, we need to take care of that, don't we? Damn, didn't kill him.
Silence weighs you down.
Shifting.
Probably didn't need to do that. Wanted to do that, though.
Headed where I'm needed.
What's Stupor do exactly? I don't know. He's dead either way.
It looks like the progeny have been here for some time. They aren't here to crack the vault. They're using it for storage.
I can't have
They'll
that.
be dug in and ready for us. Adjust accordingly.
Alright, so what do we have a... Okay, keypad door still. Last unit for this automatically activates Overwatch after last breach. Okay, so, once again, agent damage likely. Actually, let's make sure she goes in last. So she can activate her Overwatch.
Follow me.
Okay, who do we have? So this person here is the most likely to actively return fire. So let's see if we can't kill him. There we go. Followed by you. Damn. That's side domain, man. Bell's back behind there.
Look, that's how they're controlling access to the vault. Destroy it to lock them out.
Get fucked. Where can I move you? It's like an old Advent dropship.
One angle covered.
They won't get the drop on us. Popping over.
That does just kill him. So, I mean, something to consider.
Gotta get moving.
Shit.
Don't get shot.
Not what I meant to do.
I can see everything.
Good support.
Progeny vault cracked. I don't know what the Progeny had in that vault, but losing it's already disrupted their plans. The city will get an excavation team down there soon to find out what Progeny wanted to keep hidden. Nice. Back it up. McCulloch. We cracked into one of those underground vaults back in 33. Really wish we hadn't. What'd you find? Thought it was food at first. Big vat of it. Looked like chocolate, but smelled of formaldehyde. We were about to take a sample when it sprouted eyes. Everywhere. Eyes. What was it? Thought faceless, give or take. Tales of Defiance, a lean history of resistance networks. Jesus Christ. So it's just like this giant vat of chocolate goop that turned out to be those shapeshifter fucks. That would be horrifying to see, by the way.
Great work. We have the progeny on the run, and with far fewer places to escape.
The City Council debated the proposed psionic registry behind closed doors today. Hundreds of protesters congregated outside of City Hall.
Just because they're different doesn't mean they should be treated like criminals.
3-1 PD insists the registry is in the best interest of city residents.
Public safety is our top priority. If you have nothing to hide, you have nothing to worry about.
Kiss my ass.
37, Celio Dash reporting.
I hate that quote so goddamn much. Sorry, I missed what that said. If the terminal takes enough damage to begin bleeding out, they are instead reduced to 1 HP and immediately enter stasis for 1 turn, when used permission. Or, terminal shoots non-damaging suppressing fire at target to push their turn down a timeline, yes. HP by 2, excellent. Select a unit. Let's get Godmother in here. New supply items. What do we got? Scope, laser sight. Both of which are kind of cool.
The progeny uses psionic relays to coordinate their forces, but that's impossible without serious automation. They must rely on modified advent tech to pull this off. Locate and confiscate it to disrupt their operations.
Beeps Ghost, I'm sorry. Yes, they should what? I don't know if you said that a minute ago or 10 minutes ago. I have been neglecting chat, and I'm very sorry about that. This game has me rather engrossed. $40 Illyrium or 65 credits. I need the credits, I think. I actually forgot what I said. Sorry, man. I should be paying more attention to chat. I apologize. This game actually has me pretty engrossed, though.
I have more background on the insurgents behind the mayor's attack. Just after the war, City 31 reached out to nearby resistance networks to help keep the peace. The insurgents belonged to a cell in the Shrike network. That network provided security before 3-1 PD existed. They left when the Global Council cleared aliens and hybrids for return to society.
Couldn't stomach protecting the people they fought in the war?
Seems that way. Since 2037, they've kept to the outskirts and swapped war stories at their watering holes.
Sounds like a dead end.
Maybe. Something drove them to carry out this attack. Keep your eyes open.
This is standalone, and it's like $20 right now. My gut tells me that this is, like as I was saying earlier, I think this is kind of a stealth beta for XCOM 3, not on the strategic level, but on a tactical level, so they can play around with different things that they might bring into XCOM 3, like the idea of breaching, for example, to see if people like it. My gut also tells me we'll get an official XCOM 3 announcement within 2 months.
As the City Council debates a psionic registry, some residents feel they are out of touch. Recent disappearances of hybrid citizens have left their families in disarray.
She wouldn't have just left like this. Someone took her. They must have.
Commissioner Maloof issued an official response.
3-1 PD is actively looking into these missing persons. This matter is our top priority.
Channel 37, Celio Dash reporting.
Extra padding, mech infiltrator weave rather, unavailable to torque. Impels agents through otherwise accessible Entry points. Okay, so we can kind of squeeze through shit. Yes. It's a lot of dodge. Whew. Excuse me. I don't remember what the difference between purple and yellow is. At all. Yeah, Paradel, there's been some weird Twitch audio. I've run into that myself. There's some weird stuff going on. I can't tell you exactly what it is or why it's doing it. Investigation of Advanced Games story. Okay. It very well could be what it is. It could be something as simple as just it's Twitch and just expect it. 2 days to an operation reveal. Okay, we'll do that one in a second. In the meantime, I want these credits for sure. Let's go to the fringe. Get the hiccups all of a sudden. How you doing today, by the way? How's the morning treating you? Full alien team, huh? I'm into it. I know, it's weird to see aliens fighting in XCOM. It is definitely kind of making me think about the heresy that I'm currently creating. I'm gonna be able to squeeze this son of a bitch to an event. I wonder what that would look like. What would that look like exactly?
Approaching hostile VIP.
Okay, a whole bunch of skylights, it looks like. Yeah, it does make sense. Like, when I finished XCOM 2, I thought they were all kind of like networked into the ethereals, so I didn't think they would have personalities of their own. But I should have known better after War of the Chosen that some of these aliens can actually think for themselves. It's actually an all-alien squad.
Move in, now.
Watching a snack jump is just hilarious to me. Who do I want to target? Probably you. Just think of it like in Star Wars. Better use the clones than robots. Robots don't think, and that means they're weak warriors, not warrior soldiers. Right. Target him if you're going to shoot. Okay, you decided not to shoot.
VIP is present. Capture a Fable.
Alright, let's, well, let's think here.
I've got you.
Come here. Because these guys act faster in the turn order. This is not like... Oh, shit, I forgot to team up someone. This isn't like XCOM base where all of your people go and then all of them go. You alternate. And I forgot that rule, which is why I told him and then did not actually,
Need to reload.
Did not do anything with him. Because I was dumb. Yes. What the hell? What the hell was that? The hell was that?
No ammunition remains.
The hell are you doing up there?
Give me your mind.
Yeah, he shouldn't have moved up there because I didn't tell him to move up there. I told him to move right here.
No, no, no! Containing target.
Agent down.
Shit.
Thought I had it.
Where are we?
Ouch.
You're slipping.
Tracking target weapon.
I mean, yes, I get that it's raged, but he wasn't that raged. I mean, I guess he was. I
No
guess he
ammo.
was raged, but I didn't think he actually had... I knew he has a mechanic that lets him rage, and he can build rage points. I thought he had more time before he, like, went full ham and just insane on it, but maybe not.
Weapon full.
Oh, did it trigger like 3 times? Okay, I did not see that. Oh, shit, wrong person. It's not who I meant to shoot. Shit. That's what I meant to shoot. It's alright, though. 90% chance to hit, guaranteed to miss 100% of the time.
Prepping to flank. Target weapon in sight.
Darn it, no ammo. I'm going.
If you must.
Not enough ammo.
Come here. Oh shit, I pulled him by mistake. Fuck. I didn't mean to do that.
Target weapon in play.
Low on ammo.
Well, shit. I mean, it still worked out just fine anyways, even though I was gravely wounded from that. Kind of sucks. That was not my finest hour. Okay, some people are getting agent scarred,
31PD
huh?
arrested 2 humans and a sectoid for removing their dampeners at the promenade. The arresting officer downplayed the psionic disturbance.
This was a political demonstration that got out of hand. Nothing more.
A protester on the scene disagreed.
The dampeners are painful. We should be able to live as naturally as anyone else.
Celio Dash reporting for Channel 37.
Critical chance reduced by 15. Okay. Well, I guess you're going in. Remove the agent's blunted scar. Yes. Motion's ready. Let's promote this snack. Permanent bonus to dodge? Yes. Battering up. Burst to the door, breach point with a chance to panic enemies nearby. Panic chance increases with rage. Okay. Yes. I'm into it. Keep learning. Alright, shit's getting kind of intense. That's not good. Let's get the intel.
Looking for lands of adventure? Or just something for the little ones? Come on down to the Thought Bubble. We're located 3 blocks from the square in City 31. Graphic novels from the old world and the new. Come see what everyone's thinking about.
Alright. 3 days, that's still increasing. Well, I guess if we're going to do one, we're going to do the one that gives me the more intel. Quarantine filled ability is unlocked. Use it to prevent unrest. Yes, so let's prevent in that one. Lock that down. Keep that unrest from raising. Window, wall, door. Okay. There needs to be a make everything available button for... Oh, right there it is right there. There is one. Alright, here we go. Next mission.
Device located. Destroy that target.
Oh, I plan on it. It's gonna be glorious. Main door, side window. When placing the first breach slot of a door, Axiom can burst through and have a chance to panic enemies. Yes, that is why he is there.
Keep behind me.
Move in, now.
Okay, that is kind of cool. Get poisoned. Oh, shit. Took hostage. I see. Damn.
Coming through.
Did I just blast? Oh, shit. Okay, that's how that works. That's unfortunate. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3. It might if I like get point blank on him. Nah, it's gonna be a bit shy. Unfortunate. You just hang out there. It's gonna be alright. Yeah, he was just some guy. It's alright. Okay.
Follow me.
Ooh, that guy's big. Didn't kill him, unfortunately. That what? Damn, missed. Well, I'm still getting the one hit on him. And he missed there, so this all works. This is just fine.
Eyes on the target. Disassemble that thing.
I'm on it. Doing what I can with what I got. I thought that's how that would work. Can I actually pull this big son of a bitch? I don't know if I can. Well, let me do it.
Just go to sleep.
You stay there. It's alright. Just hold on right there. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate.
You can't hide.
Whatever the hell no lance is. I don't know if I like that. Oh, fuck. That's what no lance is. Good to know. Keep choking that bitch. That locks that guy down completely, and I'm fine with that.
I'm running low.
Point blank on this fuck.
We accept your gift.
Hey, you're not supposed to be able to heal. What kind of bullshit is that? That was my fault. I should have blown this up first. I didn't. I chose not to. Sustain bind. Yeah, I don't think he likes that. I don't think he liked that at all. I definitely don't think he liked that.
Gotta get moving.
Cover me while I reload. Reloaded.
There we go.
Guarding.
Don't know what Riot Guard does. I can guess.
Low on ammo.
Yeah, I do need some kind of shredder rounds of some kind. Just haven't been able to see them yet. I'm very curious as to exactly what Riot Guard does. They're not going to let me take a look at it. Might be increase their armor. Get over here. You don't need to be in cover. Yeah, that's just gonna piss him off.
This thing is nearly empty.
Get out of here. You're dunzy. Okay, hostage rescued, district goes down, intel captured, good, good, good. I should have read what that said. Well, my
5
fault.
years have passed since the end of Advent's occupation. Life is vastly different for all of us. Human, alien, and hybrid alike. Where do we go from here? Are we capable of surmounting the many challenges before us? We'll explore these questions with a new program we call Profiles of Restoration. Each episode follows a person working to rebuild the planet and beyond. Give us a watch or listen. We want to show you the world.
A wondrous place I never knew. Do I want the credits? Or do I want the Illyrium? I think I want the Illyrium. Sees fire target analyzer. 50% chance crit bonus at this breach point. Oh, nice. %50 chance crit bonus is... That sounds really good, actually. That all looks really cool. All right. It is now roughly midnight my time, and that means we're going to go ahead and call it right here. This has been GamePoints Presents XCOM Chimera Squad, and I am sure as hell enjoying it so far. It is not XCOM 3, but it is scratching that same itch. I had great doubts about this game when I first saw it. The art style threw me off. Like I've said a couple times throughout the stream, it looked like some cheap-ass mobile game, comic book style art to it, and I wasn't into it. But the voice acting is pretty solid. I actually kind of like the characters. I wish they would shine a little bit more, but they're kind of only able to really get the personalities out in the quick little blurbs. I'm willing to accept the alien humans working together thing, despite the fact that it's clearly heresy, and the Emperor would disapprove. It makes sense once I start thinking about it, and that's good. I was able to get over that disconnect pretty quickly. As I've said before, I feel like this is a beta for XCOM 3 when it comes to its combat for certain. There are certain things... I'm going to do this real quick. What I'm thinking about. There are things about it that feel like they're testing out ways to put in mechanics into XCOM 3 without just putting them into XCOM 3 blind. And this is a clever way for them to essentially make us all beta testers that we're paying to get into it. Not to say the game is in beta. The game seems to be refined with the typical XCOM jank. There are some weird control issues. There are some weird graphical things that we saw, like, for example, when the Muton raged and he just kind of seemed to teleport all around the place. There's little things like that, but for the most part, I am definitely enjoying this. How long that's going to last, I don't know, but I definitely like it so far. So thank you all for showing up. I do appreciate it. I am guaranteed to be back Monday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time with something. I don't know what yet. We did get a code in for Trials of Mana, so I'll probably be playing that sometime on stream, possibly even as early as Friday tomorrow. I might do a rare Friday stream just because I was able to get that code in. Of course, if you guys like what you saw here and you want to support the stream or channel, wherever you're watching the site, you guys know what to do. Subscriptions, bits, follows, notifications turned on, likes, etc. Where you're dependent on where you're streaming at, and of course, comments are always welcome. To everyone watching here live at twitch.tv/GamePoints, thank you for hanging out. Paradel, Soul Glove, Beeps Ghost, Tim, Vince Nitro, I know you were in here earlier. And to anyone else that happens to be lurking about, thank you for showing up. To everyone watching this later on YouTube, thank you for dropping by as well. Until next time, y'all have a good one. Stay safe out there, and I'm out of here.